8:43, very proud to be able to tell Susie Wall from Chatelaine that I've decluttered my house.
Yeah! I love that. Wow, I got excited there. That's amazing.
Yeah, changed the photo wall, took everything out of all the drawers and cupboards, ditched stuff, and now my cupboards, well, they don't look quite as color coordinated as that, but very close
That's
to the...
pretty.
I feel organized though, but to help us organize even further.
Well, and you know what, now's the season, right? It really feels like spring is hitting here. And we go through it in January, and then we kind of go through it again right around these days. And I think that there's so many, you go on Pinterest, you want to scare yourself. You look up organize on Pinterest, and you'll be terrified because there's so much, and it can be really overwhelming.
What does your house look like? That's what I want to know.
Well, my house is organized. My house is organized, but I'm a Virgo, so it's just the way that I'm wired. I'm always chasing being organized. I don't feel like I can rest until, but I also, you know, I've got kids, I've got a puppy, like it's happy chaos over there. So I brought in some photos that I want to talk to you about, ways that people can really, these are my philosophies on how to stay,
we trust you,
on point. So first up, we have a mochi calendar. You know this mochi tape, Japanese happy tape? You know, everybody's always thinking, oh, everything's online and da-da-da. I was at Leah Alexandra's studio the other day. She's a jewelry designer in town, and she just slapped up this with mochi tape. She changes it. She's got little sticky notes, really easy way to, and I'm not crafty, make no mistake, but throw that up on the inside of a cupboard. Don't put it outside. Right. Have it somewhere in the kitchen, and you can change it up. The kids can have one, but a great way to see something in person, like in front of you.
Inside of a cupboard.
Inside of a cupboard, just a bit of mochi tape and sticky notes. It's cute, right?
I love it.
And I was like, oh, I can take a picture. And then I want to show you my garage. So this is a before and after.
Okay.
Here's the, that is not my product. None of that is mine. This is what my garage looked like 11 years ago when I bought the house. Horrifying. Now, look at the ceiling.
Most of us are saying there's nothing really wrong with that.
For me, it's just, it's my worst nightmare.
Okay.
The ceiling, see the open rafters, the open shelving, total chaos. Now, here's the after. And all I did was, first of all, look at the ceiling again. I painted it white. I grappled for so long about putting drywall. Expensive, dusty, gross, lengthy. Paint it white. You want to brighten it up, make it feel bigger, and then everybody talks about they're so organized and they want to show it off, right? So you put in shelves. If you can carve out in your budget at all the opportunity to put cupboards over it, don't put Christmas lights on it and celebrate it. I can't stand going to people's houses where everything's in the baskets, the labels and the Polaroids and this and that's. Put it behind. You don't need to show it off. It's great you're organized. I'm really proud of you, but I don't want to look at it.
I've covered all of my things.
Cover it! Like, that's the whole, for me, that's the whole philosophy. The next philosophy is
it works too.
Symmetry.
Okay.
Even if behind the symmetry there is a little bit of chaos. So next up, I think we have a shot of my makeup vanity, which is, I went to Crate and Barrel, and they've got these great, just sort of bleached wood containers, and yeah, it may be a bit, I know I have a lot of makeup, but it may be a bit chaotic behind those containers, but just the idea of looking at the uniformity of those containers, which are in a cupboard, by the way, makes everything better. In this issue of Chatelaine, we have vintage teacups that they really, in a very pretty way, organized with little jewelry pieces and little items and the odd lipstick and things like that. It looks fantastic. I'd love to do that. Can I tell you, I have 5-year-olds and 4-month-old dogs and kids piling up around me when I'm getting ready in the morning.
Those teacups are busted.
They'd be done.
In a second.
That's not practical for my life.
Right.
It may be if I was a single girl in my pretty pied-à-terre in the city, but for real life, for me, they need to be covered up, but the uniformity of those containers are great. A lot of places where I buy stuff, people often say, like, where are your go-tos? I go to West Elm Market on Granville Street. I love their kind of feel. I also love Old Faithful in Gastown on Cordova. They're kind of like a general store, old school type of a vibe. The Found and the Freed on Victoria Drive is an amazing vintage shop. If you don't want the modern kind of IKEA plastic and metal look, and you can go in and get little cool things that come and go, like a bank vault style thing where you can, like if you want a bit of character.
The filing cabinet sort of thing from circa 1955.
Exactly.
Neat.
And
I did the IKEA thing, by the way, very inexpensive.
Well,
and
whoever hiding, right?
Yes.
Whoever invented the Pax wardrobe unit at IKEA should win like the Nobel Peace Prize, because that is an amazing invention.
It is an amazing invention.
But it
and the little drawer things, the canvas buckets that fit in the shelving units. I had those shelves with so much garbage. Like, not garbage, it's stuff. We need the stuff. It's Brady's backpacks and shoes and this, but now everybody's got their bin and they know where it goes. I'm not picking up your stuff. Put it in your bin.
I'm coming over.
Come over. Well, I didn't know that this was coming, so I like to prepare for my Susie wall. Getting organized with you is outstanding.
And we have a big week this week because I'm hosting something at Holt Renfrew on Friday afternoon, 4 p.m. The girls from Smythe, Les Vest, Toronto designers, the two founders are going to be in town to launch their spring 2015 collection, and I'm going to be sort of moderating on behalf of Chatelaine a Q&A and a meet and greet with them. They're such cool girls. I wore a lot of their stuff in LA. You know, their vests, come on, their lookbook, it's my day-to-day uniform.
It really.
So that'll be a really fun thing this week.
Okay, so that is Holt Renfrew, open to the public, 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock, open to the public
Friday?
this Friday afternoon. Meet the girls.
We're doing it. Thank you.
And next week, fashion. You ready for some fashion?
Okay.
Okay, maybe.
Give me a hint of what I should wear.
Spring fling. The collections are landing.
All right, let's do it.